Hello, everyone. So I just want to remind you that no matter what you're going through, by the way, I'm making videos in the dark because it's almost 11 o'clock at night here in the United States. I'm making videos and watching videos too. That's why you hear talking in the background. I'm watching some biblical Jesus videos on YouTube and all that they made. There's videos on the internet about that. May I remind you guys about the Bible that before they made biblical videos and they had an actor who played the role of Jesus in the cartoons about the Bible and all that. May I remind you guys that there's also TikTok videos about Jesus on the internet. I want to remind you that Jesus is not on Jesus himself is not on the internet or on TV or in a cartoon. But the actor who plays the role of Jesus that you hear did a great job. But remind you guys that he's not on the internet. He's not on the big screen. He's not an actor. He's not white. He's not black. He's not Muslim. He's not Catholic. He's not Buddhist. For Jesus himself, the real one, is a Jewish person who is Israelites, who is Middle Eastern. Israel is a Middle Eastern Jewish nation. And Israel has always been around for decades, and no one will change that. Nothing will change that. Israel will always be God's chosen nation. And yes, the United States was supposed to be a Christian nation, so they turned it around. So mankind turned it around. Israel is a Jewish nation. If it wasn't a Jewish nation, let's just say Israel, for an example, if Israel was a Christian nation, would everybody be trying to come against it? Would all nations try to rise against it, above it? Yes or no? Type in the comments below. God gave Israel to the Jews, not to the Muslims, not to the Catholics, not to the Christians, not to the Buddhists, or any other religion. He only gave it to the Jews, specifically to make it into a Jewish nation. Even though the Jewish and the Roman Empire back then wanted to, not be with God. They wanted nothing to do with Jesus and what he taught. But Jesus was Jewish, but he became a Christian. He was the only Jewish man who's also part of God, the Heavenly Father, Jehovah. Jehovah's Witnesses should know this, because weren't they witnesses to Jehovah's miracles? Y'all Jehovah's Witnesses, you should know that in Jews, you should know that Jesus is the Son of God. He claimed it. For he is the Christ, he's the Messiah, and he claimed it, he taught it, and he went out of it. That means he wasn't of the world, but he was of God's teachings, and he was of his Father's business from heaven. You don't like it? Doesn't matter. But what Jesus taught is true. 100% real, true, and he's there.